Hi YouTube, what's up? I am finally back with some new content. I hope you didn't forget about me because I haven't really been able to upload a lot of new YouTube videos the past few weeks because I was really busy with a lot of stuff. And I just got home now from a LAN event in France, which I finished top 16. So that was pretty good, but that's not what we're going to be talking about now. I am going to quickly go over the nerfs teasers that were announced yesterday, and I'm going to tell you what I think will happen after these nerfs go live. Even though we don't know what the nerfs are, we know which decks are targeted, and I think I know one deck that is going to benefit a lot from these nerfs. And I don't know if you're going to want to hear it, but I'm going to tell you in a second which deck I think that is. But okay, so you see here the nerfs, right? They're going live tomorrow evening. And you can see the first card is Pozic, played in a lot of decks. I don't know if it needed a nerf. We're not going to discuss that now. But it's going to get nerfed. Then there are 3 Paladin cards getting nerfed. So the Purator, the Disco Mole, and the Feast and Famine. So that means the devs really want to nerf Pure Paladin, which I think deserves a nerf because it is the strongest deck on ladder right now. Like, I think across all ranks, it's just a little bit too OP right now. Then the next card on that list is Steno, which I think deserved a nerf already a long time ago because it's just mega toxic. It's not fun to play against. Like, you just sit there and watch your opponent kill you. It doesn't matter how much health you have, you just die. And then the last card, a little bit surprised about that one, is the Hunter weapon, which I don't know if it deserves a nerf. I think Hunter is like kind of strong right now. It's not really too strong. It's not super frustrating to play against either, but maybe the devs had like wanted to just keep it in tune already just right now. But you know, these are the nerfs, guys, going live tomorrow. That means a pure paladin nerf, a spell demon hunter nerf, and a beast or hound hunter nerf. And these 3 decks happen to be bad matchups for Control Priest. So if you face these decks on ladder and you're playing Control Priest, you're not really gonna have a good time. Like the Pure Paladin is really good against Control Priest. Spell Demon Hunter is kind of good against Control Priest because you can't really play around all the damage you're going to do, right? Because you can't Dirty Rat the minions if the player knows what they're doing because they will not play the Bounce Soul until the turn of OTKing. And then like the Hound Hunter is also like kind of decent against Control Priest, I think, because there is like too many threats. You can build it a bit like greedy with Lorthamar and like really big minions, and then go Faithful Companions and push a lot of damage. So I think after the nerfs, Control Priest might be really good, right? Because you're taking away some of the worst matchups for the deck on ladder. So I don't know if that's a good thing because I kind of enjoy playing Control Priest every now and then, but I do not like playing against it at all. I just really, it's torture, right? Because they generate so much stuff, the games are mega long, and you just kind of think like, I want to concede, but then you just want to play it out and hope you can make a comeback. Sometimes it feels like you can, and then in the end you still lose and you lost like 40 or 50 minutes of your life. But I'm going to show you the list that I've been playing at the Solary LAN in France this week. And this list in the event didn't lose me a single game. This list was undefeated up until the top 16. So this deck is really good and a little bit tagged against board-based matchups. So you want to beat Enrage Warrior, you want to beat like Totem Shaman, for example, Outcast Demon Hunter, any of the Death Knight decks as well, kind of. And I tagged it to beat Enrage Warrior a little bit more. So in my ETC, I also put a Viper. Yeah, so this list for me went really well in the tournament, and I think once the nerfs go live, and like I banned Pure Paladin in the tournament because I didn't want to face it, not with my priest, not with my other decks really either. So without Pure Paladin on ladder, imagine this is like one of the most played decks on ladder right now, right? Because it's really strong. Take away the Pure Paladin, take away the Spell Demon Hunter. What are the bad matchups for Priest? There is the maybe Burn Mage. It might be 50-50, I'm not even sure. Or Control Spooky Mage. That is like a bad matchup for Priest. But it's not a very popular deck. Right now, at least. So if you take away all these bad matchups and you just queue Control Priest like tomorrow, it might be very good. Unless you face mirrors and then you're gonna have to figure out how to play that and win. But I'm going to queue a game on ladder right now and show you the priest and how it works. And I hope we're gonna face like a popular deck like Enrage Warrior, for example, or another board-based deck that's not pure paladin, and just show you what the deck can do. So you're prepared for tomorrow. Because if you don't want to play it, I think other people will be playing it. So you're gonna need to look for counters for the deck. And like, or learn how to play it yourself and learn how the mirror works if you wanna risk it. Okay, so we're playing against Demon Hunter. That could be Outcast, it could be Big, it could be Relic, it could be Spell. Personally, I kind of like keeping Dirty Rat because sometimes players don't know what they're doing and they might play, if it's Spell Demon Hunter, they might play the Bounce Soul the turns before they want to go for Estino OTK. And you can just rat it and just deal with it, and then they can't kill you. But obviously it's not always very good, and you might not want to play it on 2 depending on the matchup. If it's Big Demon Hunter, it's really really scary because you don't want to pull any of the big demons, obviously. Okay, it is Spell. So now we can wait and see if they are going to play a Bounce Soul and get a minion in hand, and then we just rat it and get it over with. If he doesn't do that, we have to find a way to build a big board so we don't die to direct face damage from the Steno. But it's hard. It's not a great matchup. You're not happy to see it. I think I'll just heal here. We're gonna take it a bit slow probably. Next turn we can set up the Love Everlasting if we want to. But we don't really have a lot of spells in hand right now, so I don't know if it's gonna do much.
I don't have enough mana.
No, it's fine now. Okay. We set this up. And next turn we can either go Clean the Scene or Dissonant Pop, depending on what the opponent does. We don't really need a lot of board clears in this matchup because there is never going to be a lot of big board threats, I think. They are just going to push a lot of phase damage, like with the weapon and all the spells. I do need to play a spell, so I think I'm going to go spend my mana here like this. And the next turn, we might want to set up the Fan Club and the Vizier. Hope we get something playable. We don't really want to lose the Law of Everlasting yet. Okay, that's fine for now. Come on, I'll play a Bounce Soul. I wanna show you the rat action. Okay, let's do this. Not very good. If we pick this one, we can't really play it, but we have to if we want to keep the Law of Everlasting spell alive. We do. And we heal. Spend all your mana. God. You're pushing so much face damage, and like there's nothing you can do to prevent it. So I am really happy that this deck is going to get nerfed tomorrow. I don't know what the Steno nerf is going to be. I've been thinking about it, and like, do you change the stats on the minion? Do you take away some attack? Do you how do you nerf it? Do you just make it cost more mana? Do you make it not go face? I'm really not sure what's going to happen. Okay, I am going to lose the Love Everlasting, but I feel like this is quite nice. And a little heal. And so far opponent did not play the minion thingy in hand, so we can't rat. Oh, they did, but maybe they're just insta gonna play it. Okay, they are clearing everything. It's the chaos, yes. Okay, it's a full clear, but we can go clean the scene. And just get rid of these minions, especially the spell damage one. We can also go School Teacher and hope we find a clear, but if we miss and the spell damage stays alive, we're kind of like dying. So I think I'm just going to play it safe a little bit here. And hope that is enough for now. Right, okay, that's another 10 damage to the face. Kinda crazy how much they are pushing. Girl, okay. A shield? I think we need some heal. What we can do also is go Dirty Rat, and like there's no minions in hand, so we can't like stop the OTK, but we can like protect ourselves a little bit here. So this weapon might not go face. Okay, is that another Ball Array maybe? It is. And an I-beam. So trade. Maybe put the face in it as well. Okay, just so they can draw an extra card with the feast probably. Yeah. Sure. There's no minions on the board, guys. This is not going to help me right now. Mind Eater. I think a shield maybe? No. Let's play some more board. They already used double unleash file, so maybe they don't have board clears, and then the Steno has to take an extra hit in the minions anyway. Let's see. Hand's a bit empty, but the good thing is if our opponent for some reason leaves a minion up on the board and I'm not dead, I can go Behemoth and heal for 8. Nah, that's never gonna stick. That's not sticking. Okay, I-beam, trading. Gonna draw how many cards? 3 already. That is a lot. And they insta-picked the spell. Did you see that? Surely they picked like a zero cost spell. I think I'm gonna Finley. I need something to protect me, but I don't know what it is because I know what's about to happen, like really soon. But there's like absolutely nothing I can do about it. That's what it feels like. We do this. We get some armor and we heal and we have the board, but we can still die very, very easily. It doesn't take them too many cards even in this position. There we go. And we're probably dead, but let's see. Sometimes opponents misorder and actually miss lethal. Problem is that they're gonna draw 4 more cards now. So everything they need is probably going to be in their hand, but I am going to wait and see. Not conceding. Ah. You see so many cards pointing to that thing, you know you're dying. This card should not be... This should not be a thing, to be honest. I don't know. I don't know why the 0 mana card was printed with Spell Demon Hunter already being a thing. That makes the OTK so much more easy and consistent. But we're not gonna complain. Tomorrow the Steno might get hit. I hope it's going to destroy the deck completely, because this should not be a thing. But, okay, let's just try something. Try one more game. Hopefully against a deck that's not gonna get nerfed. So I can show you what the priest will be able to do after the nerfs tomorrow too. Because I am sure that the deck will be better tomorrow. Warrior, okay. We can do this. We can do this. This is a good matchup for the priest. The Tira. It's not bad. I don't think I would play it on 2 anyway, so I might keep Identity Theft and clean the scene. The Warrior is usually not super early on board. Like, it takes a few turns for them to set up. Like buffing the minions and everything, so I'm not worried about it too much yet. I have a few turns to collect stuff. Like, I have been thinking about running a Viper in the main deck as well, because right now it's only in the ETC, and then you have to play the ETC first, and it can be a bit slow sometimes. But I'm not sure there is really room for it right now. Let's do this. Okay, and I'm going to synchronize it. And next turn we can go Identity Theft, I think, or go Conjurer again and see what we get. I think I wanna Mana Thirst this and keep it till after turn 6 probably. Let's go Identity Theft. It's a bit slow. It is a bit slow, but I think I'm going for it. Okay, so now we know what's in their hand. We know 3 out of 4 cards. So there's an Anima Extractor, a Treasure Guard, and Sentinel. Let's pick this one. And from the deck, we can pick the Axe, maybe? Or Jam Session. It works with the Anima Extractor. What do we like? We take the Jam Session. We can play them two next turn if we want it. Let's see. Another good card in this matchup would be the Silence card. Shard of the Naru. Oh god. I can't actually clear that right now. Oh, maybe the Vizier can help me. This one. Oh, we just don't want to take too much damage early on, and then I can get to my board clears. We know a lot of the cards in hand, and we know that they're not mega threatening right now. So that is fine. Rats. I don't really want to pull the Anima Extractor, I think. So maybe we don't do that. Don't keep your thoughts to yourself. Oh, the Riff is quite nice. Okay, and I'm gonna do this. Buff one of my minions. Or multiple minions. Okay, nice. And we trade. Oh, it keeps buffing the behemoth. This is gonna be a big heal later on. And I'm overloaded by 1, so I can well, I didn't play any other riff, so it doesn't really matter for this one. But I can play the riff if I need a trade somewhere. Or what might actually be better is I just go clean the scene. And it doesn't damage anything. It doesn't buff their hand too much. It's like a nice solution, I think, to my problem. I don't think it's a problem. Okay, he's trading this one. Well, let's go for this. Then get rid of it. Not too many buffs. That's good. If they play a minion, we can just beat him with it maybe. And this is a huge colossal, and I don't know if the warrior will be able to deal with that one already. It might end games. I'm not sure, but there's a world. Okay, sure. I'm just gonna jam it, guys. Jam it! Okay, back to full health. And we got the huge thingy. The colossal here. What do we do next turn? You know, if they go really wide and somehow clear this, I might whirlpool. But if this is on the board, I don't think I have to. Because this will heal me back up anyway. Does he have to put it into the colossal? That would be really tragic. That is not something you want to do as the warrior. I can tell you that. That feels really, really bad. Well, let's see what we can get here. Okay, I'm gonna rat now. Because I can deal with whatever comes out. Oh. Hahaha. That's gone. Just gonna destroy it. Olgra out. So the only threat we still have is Remornia right now, because Gromash is already gone too. And we know there's the Sentinel in hand as well, the Mana Thirst 8 one. But it's not, I don't think it's a very, very good minion anyway. Doesn't really do too much. Okay, going a bit wide. I might whirlpool all of this. Yeah. If I don't... Nah, actually, how do we do this? This is 6. I think, yeah, I think I should whirlpool. Just because if I do this, it clears some of the board, but not everything. Plus it buffs like whatever is left in their hand too, so I'm just gonna get rid of it. All gone. All gone. And it's fine. I'm gonna set up the Sister's Fall now. Opponent isn't doing too much, so we can safely go for that. And then just like go a bit wide on the board. We don't need to open this now. I think if we are ahead on board and we can take some trades, we are in a good spot anyway. Okay, so all we need to do now is find a way of dealing with Remornia, really. There is ETC that gives me a Viper. Or I can just like not play any minions, so opponent can't really hit with the weapon. Because if they hit with the weapon and there's no minions, they can't equip it back as a weapon, you know? But if I would find the ETC, it would be even better, obviously. I'm going to trade this first, see what I get. Don't do too much. I think I'm gonna Finley. If I find the ETC, I think the game is instantly over. If I don't find it, we're gonna need to pray that we don't die. It's not here. Ah, come on! No! Where is my thing? Okay. Where where is my weapon removal? Please. This is like the only big threat they have. And once this is gone, we're fine. Because then we can just heal back and get it over with. But like right now they still have some hits here. I'm gonna try and do my best to find it. Still not.
Who here can spell Zinjari? Anybody?
I need to heal. I need to heal. Push some damage. Now they only have 4 health on the Remornia, so if they take any trades, this will be only at 1 health. Like if they trade here, will be on 1 health only. So there's only 1 extra hit. No, there won't be any because they will hit 1 hit the face and then it's on 3. So wherever they hit, it dies. It dies because they they can't heal it. Nice. Okay, guys. So this is kind of what happens in the Enrage Warrior matchup. You have to deal with the big threats. There's like only a couple of them, right? There's the Chromash, there is the Remornia, and sometimes the Olgra can get a bit big as well. But you have lots of ways of dealing with it. The ETC has a Viper. If you face a lot of Enrage Warrior, maybe you want to put a Viper in the main deck as well. I'm not too sure about it. I'm running Holy Nova. I'm not sure if you need it. But for now, guys, I'm sorry if I was the bringer of bad news. If you didn't want to hear that Control Priest is gonna be good, I'm sorry. I don't like it that much either. But it is what it is, and we'll see tomorrow when the nerfs go live. I will make a video tomorrow as well talking about the nerfs, like once we know what they actually are. And seeing how they are gonna impact the meta a little bit more. And hopefully give you some tips on what to play after the nerfs. But for now, enjoy your days, everyone, and I'll see you tomorrow. Bye!